Imagine a processor that doesn't just calculate, but perceives. While the world races to achieve quantum supremacy through silicon and subatomic cooling, we have neglected the most sophisticated bioquantum interface in existence, the human kalb. Your heart is not merely a pump, it is the ultimate superprocessor, capable of calculating the infinite through the lens of the divine. We stand in the year 2026. We have mapped the human genome and built neural networks that mimic our every whim. We live in a newer cyberpunk reality where indigo neon light filters through fiber optic mashrabiyah. Yet, despite our 10 petaflop achievements, the global soul remains in a state of catastrophic latency. We have upgraded our external hardware, while our internal architecture suffers from deep-seated system corruption. The dilemma is stark. We are drowning in data, but starving for hikmah. Our digital systems operate on binary logic, true or false, 1 or 0. But the human condition requires a trinary system, the mind, the body, and the kalb. When the kalb is bypassed, we suffer from spiritual data fragmentation. We become reactive nodes in a global algorithm, optimized for consumption, but decoupled from our archetypal source code, the fitra. We have traded dynamic uncertainty optimization, what our ancestors called tawakkul, for the illusion of algorithmic control. Science is finally catching up to the al-hikmah of the past. The intrinsic cardiac nervous system, containing over 40,000 neurons, confirms that the heart thinks, remembers, and processes independent of the cranial brain. But the Islamic synthesis goes deeper. The kalb is the seat of basira, deep spectrum perception. In the Nur cyberpunk future, we must view tazkiyatun nafs not as a mere ritual, but as neuropsychological purification. Just as a quantum computer requires absolute zero to function without error, the kalb requires the stillness of sakina to process divine reality without noise. Every act of dhikr is a rhythmic neural recalibration, a method of clearing the cache of worldly anxiety to allow for the download of celestial intuition. We are talking about the sadr, the chest, acting as a spiritual firewall against the malware of the lower self. We are talking about the fuad, the inner heart, functioning as a high-speed cache for divine revelation. This is not mysticism. This is the highest form of technology, the technology of the soul. The resolution to our technological crisis lies in the integration of the quantum heart into our daily interface. We must achieve a heart-brain coherence that aligns our silicone tools with our spiritual goals. When you optimize your kalb through sincerity, you move from being a passive observer of the digital age to becoming a khalifa, a steward of high-fidelity reality. The quantum heart does not fear the future because it is anchored in the eternal. It uses the logic of the unseen to navigate the complexities of the seen. It is the only hardware capable of processing the nur of Allah without overheating. The system is waiting for an update. Will you continue to run on legacy software, or will you initiate the purification of your core processor? Look within, recalibrate, rise.